Hey guys, it's Devest, time for another update for Cache Cleaner Simulator. So first thing I changed with my operation was to update my main storage with pallets for all the new types of treasure you can find. I'm sort of in purgatory right now because I didn't know what a Yanrang box was when I accepted this quest. Originally there were only 6 different types of treasure, but now that they added 9 more, at least, there might be more I haven't found yet. That means you have a 6% chance of getting the treasure you need for a quest when it does spawn. So the coins are a cool addition. They are much more automated than sorting cash, so they don't feel like a burden. You only need like 50 coins to make a pile, so you just feed the machine paper and set the pile on top and you get perfect rolls. And I love the way the euro, cent and yen look. That's what I like about coins, though I do have some problems with them I will get into later. Pencils are a new addition too, just another type of trash to separate. I haven't found any real use for them. The only trash I have had any use for was the bullet casings, which you sometimes get quests for. If you ever need a quick way to separate coins from trash, just throw all of it on top of a coin sorter. Then grab the trash when it just hovers there on top of the machine instead of getting sucked in. So here's a good coin quest. A lot of the coin quests are really bad though. When the update first launched, I had one quest where I needed to ship out 57 cases, each with 60 dimes in them. They updated the cases to hold 7 rolls instead of 3 after that. But I've still had quests where I needed upwards of 20 cases to complete it. Also, something I didn't know about until recently. If you put a label on every container you ship out for a quest, you get a small bonus reward. You can use any label. So I am using all the labels I bought when they were first introduced. I updated my marked money setup to separate bills by mark and currency. Before I just separated them by mark. Sometimes you get quests that require specific marks and currency. I use dollars if they don't ask for a specific currency because I got a lot of marked dollars in every denomination from some story quests. I also needed to strap a lot of that marked money because a pallet can only support 2,900 loose bills on it. But 580 straps for 58,000 total bills. I've got over 84,000 marked bills, so I would need 29 pallets to keep all of it loose. But that also means Dr. Markenstein is taken care of, unless they want police marked euros. You only get bonuses for labeling a container on bill or coin quests. Marked money and item quests don't get bonuses. So you can just throw them straight on the conveyor, instead of wasting a label. No need to waste your dollar coins on the large washing machine. If the container is wet, you can just dry it off. You only need to wash containers if the money inside was dirty. My biggest innovation is that I have completely redone the way I organize my money when I ship it out. Before I tried to use large denomination bills. My reasoning was that meant less sorting. That's faulty because you have to sort all of the money regardless of denomination, since it arrives mixed together. My second justification was that using larger denominations meant you wouldn't need to use as many containers. But containers are easy to replace and certain containers like small boxes can't get shipped out fast enough. Finally, I personally would rather get my cash as a smaller number of larger value bills than vice versa. This actually helps to justify my new system because I notice and care about what bills I keep, but my customers do not care what bills they get. Now I save as many large denomination bills as possible, that is $100, Euro or 10,000 yen bills, by filling out every job with as many smaller value bills as possible. The main reason is that I think doing it this way looks better, since it uses less space for the same value. I used to get pallets full of low denomination bills that took up so much more space. Secondly, it keeps me on task because I can't accept a job, then use money I already sorted to immediately finish it. I have to sort the money they sent me, unless I want to give up my precious hundreds. Finally, it requires more arithmetic, to figure out how many small denomination packs I need to leave, and how many large denomination packs I need to add, in order to get the right value for the quest. I can't just cut 4 zeros off the value of the quest, to figure out how many straps I need. I also moved my counterfeit money pallets out of the way so I could make room for the coin roll pallets. Since I have to interact with them a lot more. I hate the coin rolls aesthetically, by the way. Visually they all look more similar than different. Of course you have the text on the side, which easily gets obscured. Then you also have the colors on the edges and the text, which get washed out in most lighting conditions. Finally, the different currencies have slightly different shades of white paper that the roll is made out of, which you'll only notice if you put different currencies alongside one another. They also have cardboard plugs on both ends of the coin roll, which covers the face of the much more visually interesting coin. I think they need to redesign the coin rolls, to have open ends and to be radically visually distinct from one another, based on currency and denomination, so you can more easily tell them apart. Real-life coin roll designs are much more diverse and detailed than what we get in-game.